Have you ever thought about what could be the oldest known creature? If you did, the first answer that will pop in your mind is a dinosaur. But that's not entirely correct. Let's talk about it in this video. In 1946, an Australian geologist, Rex Sprigg, discovered a very strange fossil from the Ediacara Hills of South Australia. He described this fossil in 1947, naming it after Ben Dickinson, who was then the Director of Mines for South Australia. This creature is then named as Dickinsonia. Yes, you heard that correct. That's the name. This fossil has been a mystery for decades, and according to the researchers, it's still a very debated topic till date. After a lot of analysis, it has been classified as a member of Ediacaran biota, or the Ediacaran period, which was approximately 500 million years ago, 558 million years ago, which gives Dickinsonia its glorious title as one of the earliest known creatures according to our fossil records. According to the studies till now, we have found that Dickinsonia have a very long list of things they don't have if compared with an animal. They do not have eyes, ears, mouth, any kind of digestive system, sensory organs, nervous system, or a hard tissue like bones and shells. That means they don't have any kind of protectiveness or a protective shell around them that we see most of the time in animal kingdom. They don't even have limbs or appendages, so their movement is also a very big mystery. They do not even have a complex reproductive system, so their part of the growth and reproduction is also a mystery that we couldn't solve. They do not have a heart, they do not have a brain, so they are just a blob of mass that have lived on the ocean floor 500 million years ago. How crazy is that? So you might ask, what makes them an animal then? Actually, this breakthrough came in 2018 when a ANU PhD scholar, Ilya Bobrovsky, discovered a very well-preserved Dickinsonia fossil from near the White Sea, northeast of Russia. Why it was said that the fossil was well preserved? Because the fossil contained tissues of fat or cholesterol, what we say, giving it the seal of approval that it's an animal. Now let's talk about their characteristic features. As far as all the fossils found, their shape and size ranges a few millimeters to approximately 1.4 meters in length. There are different species of Dickinsonia too, based on their size and shapes, or even how big or small they are. The thickness is usually flat, like a disc. There are some studies that have suggested us that Dickinsonia had most likely utilized some of the developmental gene network that are also found in a modern-day animal. How, you might ask? Because apparently to grow it adds new body segment, what we called as isomers, from its growth point. Like imagine a loaf of bread. If you add more slices, the bread gets bigger. And if we talk about how they had their fill of nutritions, since we all know they don't have any mouth. But nutrition is also the primary living factor for any kind of living organisms. We all know that. They most likely have absorbed nutrients directly through the underside by releasing out enzymes to break down the microbes or the microbial mat of the seafloor. Oh, but wait, we do not know certain things about Dickinsonia yet, which are still mysteries. Although many researchers have classified Dickinsonia as one of the earliest known animal, its exact position on the animal kingdom is still very unknown and debated. A creature from over 550 million years ago, with no brain, no bones and no answers, just questions, maybe one day we will know more about them. Thanks for watching, and if you can hit that like and subscribe, it will really help if you have enjoyed this video.